Dying Light 2 has been out for almost a year now, and Techland is doing their yearly wrap-up of this game. And, in all honesty, they've broken it more. Like, I don't know. Okay, Dying Light 2 was the first game I ever pre-ordered, and it is the only game I'll ever pre-order. And I wouldn't even do it again. This game was such a big disappointment, and it made me feel like an absolute fool. I put my trust in Techland to deliver me a finished product. Like, I didn't even have that high hopes for the game. I just expected a game that worked. And what I got was some unfinished Ubisoft title from what felt like a money-hungry, scammy selling point. I don't know what I expected, honestly, but it was not this. And you have good points about the game. The parkour is fine when it works. The zombies, they're zombies. The combat is combat. It's not good combat, but it's fucking combat. The way you swing a weapon doesn't feel satisfying. The drop kick, the parkour, and to a degree, the climbing grappling hook, but not so much now that it's been nerfed, it was the only good, satisfying gameplay loop about this game. Everything else was kind of ass. And Techland have done nothing to fix this. It is still marginally broken. I tried to make a new game like 5 minutes ago, because I wanted to play with my friend who just got the game. I couldn't get past Spike. He would not, like, talk to me. Started a new game, restarted my game 7 times. He wouldn't talk to me. He was just standing there, and there was this invisible wall there. I could climb on top of Spike, and nothing would happen. And people will defend this. I don't know why they will defend this, but they will defend this. Because, well, it's Dying Light. But I remember when a good game was not just a functional game. That's what it is by today's standards. If your game works, it is a good game. But I remember when games used to be finished. I remember when a good game meant just that the game is good, that it blew you away, that it had solid mechanics, good storytelling. It was fun. You could sit down and lose yourself in the video game world. You could forget about real life until your fucking stomach telling you that, hey, I'm starving, or like you needed to take a fucking piss. No, not anymore. The gaming industry itself has gone down a very disappointing road. And there are some good games, but there aren't enough anymore. For every Elden Ring, there is about 100 Dying Lights. I meant 100 Dying Light 2s. Dying Light 1 was a great game. Assassin's Creed Valhalla's. Fucking just... I'm sorry, I'm new to this commentary stuff, but it's still the same thing over and over and over again. You get one solid, decent game every few years. And Elden Ring was good. It was a very good game. But it wasn't enough to inspire more developers. At least none that we've seen yet. Because it very well could have. We could be seeing like a Ubisoft Souls-like in like the fucking coming years. I don't know. And that probably will not happen. And yeah, this is just me ranting about Dying Light 2 and the gaming industry in general because I am so fed up with this bullshit. It's not fun. It's never fun anymore to just sit down and play a game. You have to like wait a year after the game launches to buy it to be sure that it actually works. And to add on to the whole gameplay thing, the parkour really is good. It really is. There is no better feeling than missing like a jump and then rolling and then continuing with your flow. There is no better feeling than the freedom you have to improvise what you were going to do. In Dying Light 1, it had that, but you were very restricted on the parkour you had available to you. In this, everything can be climbed on. If you can see it, you can most likely get to it. And it makes me sad that this is literally, for me, the only redeeming quality of this fucking game. And to prove my point here, I'm just going to let this little parkour gameplay speak for itself. And you can see what I mean about you can improvise up, like, out of your ass. And now for my main point. This game, Old Villador, and even the city feels empty. There is not those intense gang fights that you have in Dying Light 1 where you're desperately fighting to keep space. Here, if you kill like 2 enemies, you have all the space in the fucking world. Because the streets are literally empty. Another praise I have for the game is the actual dynamic soundtrack for when you parkour and the soundtrack in general. The guy who made it, I think he's French. I don't exactly remember what his name is. It's like Oliver something. I don't know who that guy is, but he is amazing. Like his work, he should be very proud of what he did for this game. And in all honesty, it's kind of carrying it, not gonna lie. Along with the parkour. The characters are forgettable. The world is fun for a little bit, but the music. Now, as of the most recent update, I think at least, the dynamic parkour music doesn't always play when you're parkouring, which makes for some scenes like this where you're genuinely having fun, your gameplay feels smooth, but it's just horror and silence. Unless you have like earbuds and listen to your own music, then that's fine, but I don't know what happened. Like, they just did this. And also, to sneak it in there, all the side missions are almost all the same. You go to a abandoned house, a fucking volatile nest, grab something, talk to someone, and then that's it. That's literally it.